So Luke, last time we spoke was ahead of the Dagenham game, which turned out to be postponed because of coronavirus. But previous to that, we played Woking, and you was pleased with the performance. Most pleasing was the differences in the performance that we put on. We dominated the game in the first half and played with real intensity. And then in the second half, there was a grittiness to our performance and holding out for the win. Is that what pleased you most?
Yeah, been in it now 5-6 seasons in the National League. Unfortunately, it isn't about being Man City in Barcelona and dominating the ball for 90 minutes. You need to show both sides. I felt we started the game superbly. First 20-25 minutes, I don't think they knew what hit them. There was an intensity to our play, there was a purpose. We played in their half with high energy and we got our rewards. And like you said, in the second half, did they really have many opportunities? They probably had the best opportunity with Casey that done the little soul roll of the free kick and hit the crossbar in the first half. But again, they come out a little bit more. They gambled a little bit more, as you do when you're chasing a game of football, and I felt that we stood up to it. My biggest concern was our game management with a minute to play, with a throw on deep in their 18-yard box. They regain the ball and then punt it up our pitch and get a free kick that gives Cooper an opportunity, who's got a great right foot, to level the game. So we've addressed that, but going to your original question, very pleased with the way in which we played, very pleased in terms of getting 3 points. And again, it's 3 clean sheets at home, 2 wins and a draw. And that's something that we spoke about with the group, that we want to make this as much of a fortress as possible.
So obviously the Dagenham game was then postponed and it's looking like it's going to be that kind of season, a little bit fragmented. Is there any way that you can prepare for that? Can you prepare for that?
How can you be proactive with COVID virus? It's hard. I think as a club, as a chairman, what we've implemented on our return to training, our non-contact stuff, our isolation in terms of doing Zoom calls in their cars, not doing it indoors, I think we're ahead of the curve. I think we've been very proactive, ensuring that the boys' safety is paramount. We've obviously know that we split the academy now up with the first team to no staged as an academy boy caused problems to the first team and vice versa. So I think we've been very proactive as a club. I feel safe. I know the players feel safe. There's an appreciation of what the chairman's doing from the players, and yeah, can you be proactive? I think we're being as proactive as we possibly can. Yet to have a case, touch wood, yet to have a case, and for me, I think that's down to what we've done in-house and what the chairman's done in terms of keeping everyone safe, whether you're the cleaners, the catering girls, the bar staff, or the academy or first team. So credit to the chairman, and I think the boys are bought right into it. They understand the rules. They're not non-used to the gym. Can that affect people? We've had to bring that outside. Like I said, the analysts, we're doing it within our cars and doing it on a Zoom meeting and sharing screens between myself and Elliot. But that's 2020, that's the pandemic. I'm watching Southend on my laptop live streaming. Normally I go to the game. So yeah, we're trying to be as proactive as possible. Is this going to be the last time in terms of the Dagenham game where we get hit by a COVID outbreak? No, I can imagine this is going to be ongoing throughout the season, and we just got to be fluid and roll with the punches.
So focus now turns to, as you alluded to, Southend United and an FA Cup. It's been 10-11 days since our last game. How have your preparations gone? How's your week been?
Very good week. Really, really good week. We've had the luxury of, like I said, the management team watched the game against Port Vale on Saturday, watched the game again on Tuesday evening against Bradford, and we've done our homework on the Tranmere games, the Oldham games, in terms of the footage that we got sent. So as we would do in a National League game, the luxury is we've had 4 days of working on where we think they have weaknesses and their strengths, because they have a lot of strengths. I'm not a fool in terms of, they've only drawn 2 games out of their 11 in the league. They're a good side, and if given the confidence to go and play and express themselves, they have personnel in there that cause you problems. It's an FA Cup tie. Form guide goes out the window, and this is something that I know Mark will want to utilise and become the catalyst for them to get kick-started in the league. So yeah, they played a different shape against Bradford, converted back to their original shape to an extent after 15-20 minutes. We've worked on both. Having 4 days of training, you can really hone in on what you want to work on, and the boys have been brilliant this week. There's always a buzz when the FA Cup balls come out. It's an added incentive for them to utilise them, knowing that it's FA Cup week. And if you can't get up for the first round proper against the league side, and let's have it right, 6 months ago there was a League One side, then you need your heads rocked. So in terms of that, positive week, really, really positive week. We finish off the week tomorrow with our last bit of detail on set plays and little bits that they do and try and implement in their game, and we'll be ready come Saturday.
So you talk about Southend and you allude to their poor start to the season. They've taken 2 points, as you said, from their first 11 games. Is this a welcomed distraction from their league form? Like you said, form goes out the window and they have a chance to have a run in the FA Cup.
100%. Listen, like I said, it's a catalyst for all parties. It's normally last year we'd be wheeling out the FA Cup, going to Tesco's, going to the local schools. You galvanise the community, and that's one thing I'm gutted about, that we haven't had the luxury of having that this year, because it's the FA Cup. I remember the days of sitting there with my older brother and my old man, and it used to be a big day. This is an opportunity for them to get their season started. And no disrespect, I've alluded to that and told the group that let's have it right. We're playing a league team, regardless of their form, regardless of their league position. We need to play at our maximum. They have, Keziah Sterling won the World Cup, plays for Tottenham on loan from Tottenham. Ollie Yinka on loan from Arsenal. Give them opportunities to hurt you, they will cause you problems. They got Dieng centre of the park that I think disciplined, superb in terms of turnover in possession. Harry Lennon, boy, that was at Charlton. They've got good quality in their group. So at no stage have I alluded to the group that they've only drawn 2 games, they're there for the taking, not in any way, shape or form. We need to ensure we play at our maximum, and that's what we've worked and harped on all week. As I say, they'll be looking at our strengths, they'll be looking at our weaknesses. They need to ensure that they nullify our strengths, which we have many, and they go and exploit our weaknesses. Like any team that you look at, Man City's, Barca's, they all have them. And that's what we've done on the flip side. So we've taken it's Southend, who are a league club with all their history. We need to be on our mettle come Saturday.
So I have a little clip from you from our game against Blackpool.
Boreham Wood can respond here. Andrade, this is Kane Smith, and there's Turgott! Oh, and they've responded in excellent fashion. Just off the substitutes bench, Blair Turgott. The best move of the match by a country mile for Boreham Wood, and it draws the equaliser. Excellent finish from Turgott. Andrade will be expected to drive this into the wall. The deflection sends it wide. Everybody held their breath momentarily. This could have flown anywhere. Here comes the corner. Flick on by Murtagh. Mistake in there, and Holman has most probably won this FA Cup tie for Boreham Wood. It's a case of 1-2 from the substitutes bench. Turgott with the opening goal, and now Dan Holman, the other substitute, couldn't miss when it landed at his feet. Time running out here for Blackpool, and time has run out for Blackpool. Boreham Wood make history. They've beaten a Football League side for the first time in their history, coming from a goal down with goals from Turkey.
So you'll know that game well. It's the game when we beat a Football League side for the first ever time in our history. Only the FA Cup can give you the magical moments like that. What would it mean to you to replicate that moment again on Saturday? But also, how sad is it that you can't share that moment with the fans as you did after the final whistle when you got surrounded by the Wood supporters?
The footage you just showed me there, if you could bottle the feeling that I've got now, was to sell it, it costs a lot of money. The first goal in terms of Turgott, 2-3 minutes after coming on the pitch, was brilliant. We're back in the game. But the winner in Holman, the hairs on the back of my neck has gone up already. The elation, the feeling of going 2-1 up against Blackpool was massive. I don't know if you heard prior to the corner, Phil Jackson, who's a fan of the club and been a massive support of mine and the chairman over the years, shout, "Come on the Wood," and then the winner goes, or the goal goes in, it pans to Mario Noto. Both of them have been on a journey. Mazza was a first team player and a first team coach here. Phil has gone around the likes of Salisbury to Tranmere and been a massive support, and to not have the luxury of them being here Saturday and to share that feeling is sad. And yeah, it's gutting. I've been here now 15 years. First of all, I come here as a player, then took the academy over in terms of academy director, then assistant manager and manager now, and the moments I've had with them have been priceless. Kingstonians in the Ryman Premier, and then Whitehawk in the Conference South, Blackpool in terms of the footage you just showed me then, and Wembley, the highs and lows. The biggest moment I feel I've had with that group of people was Sutton away, and if I died that day, I would have died a very happy man, because I'm getting emotional. I saw my brother there, my best mate there, my old man there. To have the supporters not here in the crowd, yeah, like I said, it's gutting, and I want to give them an opportunity come Monday evening, ball 36, that we can all dream that the illustrious dream of getting into the third round proper, and that's where we're at, and that's what we need to be good come Saturday. We need to be on our mettle, and yeah, if we stick to the game plan, we play to our potential, we'll give it a right go. It's just upsetting and we can't share them moments with the fans. And trust me, we miss you. We miss you. Miss every single one of you. And I'm a strong believer of coming out at 20 to 3, quarter to 3, and walking around and shaking people's hands. I've done it at Torquay on a away journey and thanked everyone for being there. I'll do it on the home. I'll try and get around and just show you that your support is massive. It's absolutely massive. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we give you something to cheer about. Hopefully we're in the draw on Monday evening, and like I said from previously, we miss you, and keep supporting us, keep doing what you're doing.